It's good stuff. Mm-hmm. That is good stuff. I'm surprised he on those issues he didn't get more feedback from the Democrats. Yelling about how he's lying or how terrible
you're killing the earth, the planet.
But I think they know. And I think they know the American people are good with this stuff.
Well, I mean, in Joe Biden's word, the proof is in the pudding, or however he used to say it, because Americans were not buying the product. They don't want the products.
It's for sure. Do we have where he talked about the letter from Zelensky?
That was close to the very end.
So many. Was it?
Yeah.
Received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. I appreciate that he sent this letter. Just got it a little while ago.
He got a letter from Zelensky, and apparently he's a little more contrite now.
He most definitely is.
Been a couple of days, and he's backing off.
Oh, yes, he most definitely is. I
saw a post, tantrum.
I assumed that it was real, but I never know these days. I saw a post on X that was a long post where he's, bending the knee, and I'm like, bro.
Yeah, too late. I mean, should have done that while you were here.
Yes.
We could have taken care of all of this. Maybe you'd have peace by now, but you had to be defiant. You had to stand up to him.
Yep.
And these Democrats who want to continue to escalate the Ukrainian situation, have you learned nothing from our past mistakes? I mean, I'll admit, it took me a while to learn, but I get it now. I get it. I just recently watched the documentary, the Ridley Scott documentary, Surviving Black Hawk Down. Have you seen that?
Oh, I don't know that I've seen the.
He did. I think he did Black Hawk Down, right?
Yeah.
So now he's done. He went back and did a documentary, and he talks to a lot of the Army Rangers who were actually there, some of the Delta Force members. He also talks to Somalians who were fighting against us.
Interesting.
It's fascinating. So
I'm sure they were both being funded by USAID money.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. But, here we were desperately trying to help starving Somalians in this. They were in the midst of civil war because their murderous war criminal warlord, Mohammed Adid, was commandeering all of the supplies we were trying to send to them. All their food, all their supplies. So they had this massive humanitarian crisis. And we were going to try to capture Adid so that Somalians wouldn't continue to starve.
Right.
We were there to save them. And what happened? Well, they turned on us. I mean, our military presence was misinterpreted by a lot of them. Right. And over a short period of time, they wound up becoming loyal to the warlord who was actually starving them to death. So it got to the point where thousands of Somalis attacked the very soldiers who were there to help them. So what happened? 18 Americans were killed, up to 1,000 Somalis in the Battle of Mogadishu. And of course, it was all for nothing.
Right.
Because they all died in vain. Clinton then pulled us out of Somalia almost immediately, right after it all happened. Beirut, what happened there? Almost exactly 10 years to the day before Mogadishu, we had 241 Marines who were killed in a truck bomb, if you remember. What happened there? It was so senseless. They all died for nothing.
Yep.
Because we pulled out immediately afterwards. As we're exiting Afghanistan, what happened? 13 American soldiers senselessly killed by a suicide bomber. As we're pulling out of that mess, when are we going to learn? When will enough be enough? None of these countries were grateful for our help, and neither is Zelensky, for that matter.
Certainly doesn't appear to be.
And here we are trying to do good in the world, and it almost never works out that way. So it's time for us to wake up The other thing is, even if we were able to restore calm and peace, how did the so-called democracy work in Afghanistan? Not real well, did it?
No.
Is there a Mohammed Washington or a Habib Jefferson to help guide them to that afterwards? No.